Crocodile channel. I get like a bookmark of that because I keep having to like go through YouTube's UI because it keeps logging me into freaking your channel. It keeps like logging me into nope, that was not what I wanted. Copy, get rid of that. All right, cool. My second monitor isn't like exactly 1080, like 1920 by 1080. So it's not super easy to navigate. It like does some weird thing with the windows. It's not so great. I should probably just, I need to slim down the rules and actually make like a welcome mat for people. Because I think there's just too much text on the rule page on my Discord. I think I need to slim that down. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. For now, let's get that promo out there into the world. Copy. Cool. Okay, it was all here. Pretty much everyone who's, oops. Pretty much everyone who is in the lobby is in the room right now. So, who are we missing? And Sid. Kiki is here, but Sid is not. That'll bring us to 7. Oh, because Alfie's not in the party yet, because he's still doing things. So yep, just waiting on Sid and Kiki. I accidentally called Kiki hi. It's decidedly not their name. Alright, what's up with this? It's like, it's just my webcam makes me look particularly dark. Properties. Let's see if we can't brighten my face up a little bit. You know what? Nah, let's just keep it. No, because it's only gonna get darker. So let's work on this. So the sun's gonna go down and my room's gonna lose all of its wonderful, wonderful light. Making enough noise? That should be fine. That looks better. Alright, Kiki is now in the party. We're just waiting on Sid. Oh, he is typing in the Discord. So we shall see We shall see. I'm getting used to VR chat where I have to hold down shift in order to actually like run. Know what I'm so over? I'm so over clipping my nails. Apparently I cannot type today. This just in. Their insta queues are taking like a little longer than usual. I don't know what's up with that. I guess maybe it does like a different sort of optimization now. Because even like with when we queue in for a Savage, it still takes a little bit to actually queue us in for the window to pop up. I don't know what's up with that. All right, yo, are you okay? All right, they're annoying. I'm leaving. Oh, my shoulders hurt. My shoulders are stiff. You're kidding me. Come on. I saw a glitch where someone was entering into a cutscene. Oh, it's Tifa. Someone was entering into a cutscene while they were queuing into like a trial, and when they got in the trial, it was the map that the cutscene was in. Like all the monsters for the trial was there, but the cutscene. Oh, I need to actually heal. Heal someone, don't I? Get the key to get the key. Okay, no one's getting the key. Monka, yes. I don't have cards at this level. Freaking figures I would have gotten Copper Bell. I am almost at 1,500 commendations. People have been so stingy with their commendations. I feel like it slowed down to a freaking crawl in these last 250. Everything up to this point was easy. Ugh. Right elbow hurts for some reason. I don't know if it's just my computer that's running slowly or if it's my internet. I think it might just be my computer running slowly. Because it was like having a really hard time loading web pages. I don't know what's up with that. I don't have like Blender up still, right? Okay, good. I was doing some work in Blender. And I was hoping that wasn't slowing it down. lot of materia in my inventory I need to deposit. Oh, I need to actually put the powder in. Oops, wrong one. This Lancer is complaining about having no AoE. Some bad news for them. Leveling shenanigans indeed. Good to see y'all. Welcome to the chat. Can almost one-shot those brigands. Oh, I thought he was gonna get stuck up there. I was like, what? I guess people don't need the gear. Weird, pulling some really weird shenanigans. Maybe if my freaking mouse would work. I'm helping. I put dots on them. Uh-oh. It's gonna reset. Oh well, whatever. We don't need to kill it anyway. Sid logging in remotely. Your way home. Don't log in and drive, Sid. Don't have shenanigans. type of malarkey. Hijinks. Is it malarkey? I guess I pronounced that incorrectly. Wait, we don't want to kill that. What am I doing? Oh, I thought that hurt the tank for a while. I was like, Does it? Oh, I was like, did they not have their stance on? It's dead now. Okay. I almost got stuck on this. Oh yeah, they can be killed now. I was like, we gotta do one more thing, right? Someone pick up the fire sand. There we go. Get this crap out of my face. Oh, I got cleaved by that. That was not good. I was like, why can't I run and cast at the same time? It's because light speed has a cooldown. Wonder if anyone's made like an updated guide for these dungeons. Now that everyone's so powerful, we basically skip all the mechanics. The last guides that I read for this, given this was back in Heavensward when I was going through this content. What is this? Below Orchestrion roll. I don't know if I have this. Roll 79. It's gonna be between me and the bard, I guess. Oh, he got it. Gosh darn. I assume I have it. Yay, more comms. Almost at 300. Where am I? Oh. Alright. The Great Hunt. Oh, they're doing a thing. Is Sid on yet? Actually, hang on. It does say he's on, but he's not in with them. I don't think I have anything I can do that's like gonna be shorter than the Great Hunt. Besides maybe guild tests. Let's do guild tests. Why not? We shall see how it goes. It's kind of nice and cloudy today. I think after stream, I'm gonna go for a walk. It's kind of a quiet day today. I'm kind of speepy. Wonder how I average in like commendations. Let's see. Achievements. Battle. Character. No, battle. Dungeons. Does that count for guild tests as well? Where are the guild test ones? Is it under quests? No. Character. Mastering War. No. Carpenter, Blacksmith, Retainer Ventures, Aether Currents. Oh yeah. Fashion report. Battle to crush your enemies. I'm almost at 200,000. All the Fate ones. I'd like to go through and do more Fate ones. Date with Destiny. Oh, it's Fates. I've done 50 high-level duties as a paladin. Oh, I'm almost at 100 actually. Shoot. I guess playing paladin for Stormblood's kind of paying off. Thank you, paladin. 500 dungeons, level 61 and above. Extreme trials, Unreal. Jack of all trades. Oh, Blue Mage. Where is it? It's not under dungeons, is it? Dungeon Sieve, Lifer. Almost at 2,000 instance dungeons. Palace of the Dead. That's kind of all. Commendation. Yeah, no, not there yet. Oh, here they are. Yeah. Guild hests. I don't know why they're under quests. It's kind of a strange place to put them. Wait, I'm missing land in hand quests at level 30? What am I missing? Oh, you know what? It's Alchemists is the last one. Chronicler's Crown. All these old ARR stuff that like isn't relevant anymore. Weird. I mean, guild hests were right here. Oh, it was only 100 guild hests for the last resort? That's really not a lot. I thought it was 500. Strange. It won't tell me how many guild hests I've done. But okay. Let's say this. All right, dungeons. What is it? I'm at 1,500 dungeons, which means I have a negative ratio of dungeons to player commendations. Sid said he could run E10S on a smartphone. There's people trying to tell me things in chat. What's approaching completion here? I literally need one more Chocobo rank to get Bosom Buddies 3. Claire Alexander 5 times. Oh, only one more time, and I got that. 10 times, 5 times. Wait, oh, that's right, because I was grinding it. Yeah, okay, what are we running as, by the way? That would work, I guess. All the hunts. These are apparently 4 unique B ranks. So I almost got those, actually. Decipher 10 Time Ward Toadskin maps. Open the treasure choppers to which coffers to which they lead. Those would be easy. Kaishir. Chivas Religion level 70. Yep, I'm actually really close. Hey, what's up, Shira? Good to see you. Just going through achievements while we queue into E12 normal. I'm almost there, actually, with these two as well. Anyway, the wind blows 5 times. I never see this gate anymore. This would be easier if it just showed up, but it didn't. It does not. Complete 5 Immortal Flames leaves. Wait, really? Wow, that was just in time. Ready to RP walk through this whole thing. Okay, that hurts. I'm doing okay. How are yourself? What is this? This is out? Yeah. This is... Okay, sides. This is out again. Sides again. Big plate of dumplings. That sounds really good. This is rock to pasta. The sides. Garuda. It's Cardinals. Sides. Whoa, I like kneeled down, but I was still casting. That was weird. Boobs. Really don't know how I feel about that. I'm coming. I'm moving as fast as I can.
These are actually quite good. What happened to the other half?
Am I being erased from her memory?
I told you it would make a great necklace.
Beautiful. I think it'll really suit you.
Me? But I thought you should have it.
Mmm. 63k on this one. We almost killed this one faster than it killed theirs.
Is this ice? Where did this come from?
Can you fall off?
If this goes on much longer, she'll forget everything. How about this one?
That's my color. Now, this one on the other hand. What am I doing with this? I'd never wear this color.
No! We can't let this happen!
Haha, I'm not the last one for once. And tanking south, I guess? Oh, my troubadours. Not off cooldown. Oh, this is out and freaking uh-oh. Out and uh-oh, yep, that's what this is. This is actually probably a fight I should have ran tank on. Oh no, my dots. Uh-oh. Garuda and Leviathan, which is going to be kind of weird. Pretty sure this is the safe zone right here. Junction Shiva, uh-oh. Oh, so we're gonna have to be in position, right? Okay. Note to self, troubadour that. Oh. Oh my god. Some things went terribly wrong there. Alright. Oh god, I got one. Leviathan and Rocta, which means... Oh, come on! This is out and Cardinals. Oh, no! Yeah, I figured that would be the case. I'm reading these incredibly slowly. Alright. Cardinals again. Shows this is being stalked, which means there's going to be other things happening in between. What was that, a junction? A junction Titan? Earth and Fury. Oh god, oh, run. Run, Felix, run! Oh, no. I don't know this fight well enough to RP walk through this fight without dying. Rockton, Leviathan. Oh, come on. Oh, almost got demolished. It's a pretty small safe zone for normal. I don't think I want to commend them. Whatever, I'll be a good sport. I do want this. Ugh, it's probably not going to do anything. I got a freaking 99 on some gloves. You're kidding me. Wait, did I get the... I got the Gaia. I needed that. Alright, looks like everyone's here.
I don't want to do it. Hello.
Hello.
Felix.
It me.
All right, so we're probably going to take the same clock positions as E9, and then we'll just figure out groups afterwards, and we should be good to go.
Yep.
Meaning everyone already knows where they go.
Except for Clems.
Yeah, that's...
I'm just in E9.
Just to refresh, though.
Alright, I'm gonna RP walk through this fight.
Don't do that. Then these
I
are your groups for stacks.
I don't know 12 enough to RP walk through, evidently.
I'm just gonna do myself a
Would
favor
you?
and
That's why I died twice.
I see. Okay.
So I've done myself a favour and changed the music to Root Justice from T.
Very fair. Sorry, Felix, can you throw down your markers? Because I have the other set.
Sure.
I've got both.
Thank you. I'm going to just store these.
I'm just going to switch to the ones I have to make sure I've got the right ones.
All right.
So, yeah, I've got our other set. Cool.
Okay. Oh, so these markers on the outer edge, Clems, are for Pitch Bog. You're going to be dropping your puddle on 2.
Yeah.
And depending
Okay.
which one of us is tanking, Felix and I are on C or A.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess the thing that we should probably address before that is going to be the tethers. So there's going to be 2 tank busters. After the 2 tank busters, we're all going to have to get in our clock positions. So you already know your clock position since you're going to be to the left of the, well, you're clockwise from the tank, from the main tank, right? So, basically, what happens is, I'm sure this is you already watched a guide and saw it, but
Yeah, I watched the video.
yeah. So we're gonna stay around max melee. You can stay around max melee from the boss. Maybe go out a little further, especially since your range. You have a lot more leeway there. But you're gonna want to face away from the boss. As soon as the cast bar finishes, after we get into our clock positions. Then as soon as your shadow drops, you want to run into the middle of the boss, look at your shadow. There's going to be a number of orbs above it. If it's 1, you want to miss. There's basically going to be 3 stacks that happen. And whatever the number above your shadow is going to be the number of stack that you miss. So if you have a 1 over your shadow, you're going to miss the first stack. If you have a 2 over the shadow, you're going to take the first, but you're going to miss the second and then take the third. And if there's a 3, you're going to take the first 2 and then miss the last one. And if there's no number, you just sit there. After all the stacks resolve, we all stack south of the boss. I guess you can face just about any direction. I don't think it matters then. And then run through the boss to the north. And if no one dies, then the mechanic's resolved,
I
basically.
would say face north because depending on which way you run, these shadows are getting placed behind you.
Yeah. So
You also
probably
don't
a
have to
good
run all the
idea.
way through the boss. You can like run kind of off to the side if you want. As long as you're a good, I'd say, square away from them, you're fine.
Yeah, your main goal there is to just get away from the shadows that everyone's going to drop, or else they're going to cleave you with an AoE. So
So for Clem's sake, he can just use Unavant.
yeah, you could.
That'll do.
That should be able to get you far enough away, as long as you're going directly away from any shadow. Food check, by the way.
Yep.
And we shall begin. Thanks, Jira. We might need it.
Don't forget your stance.
Thank you.
I'm going to forget my stance.
Don't know what stance is. Oh, what's can I go?
Your stance
Change
is
track, come on
alt
in.
F4.
I missed the Doton, sorry. I'll get it next time.
Oh, thank you for the arrow.
Deep shadow. Implosion is next.
We want to be south side.
South. Get out. Come back in. Left side.
Four side.
Umbra smash.
Invulning. Dropping stance. Taker. Tank buster.
Tank buster. Get to your clocks.
Face away from the boss. And move in. check the number. You want to be...
Ow. Why did I die?
This
You got
Clem's...
hit by a shadow.
That was
Yeah.
okay. I understand.
Yeah, so you want to be like way far out from the boss at that point. But as soon as the cast bar resolves for that initial cast, that'll snapshot the location where your shadow is going to spawn. Go for it, Alfie.
Do I want to be like as far as possible? Like in my particular case, but I want to be in that corner.
If you'd like, since your physical range, you can be as far as you want. Melee can be max melee, and that'll be far enough.
Okay.
But yeah, basically there's a certain proximity around the shadows. I don't think it really matters what direction they're facing, but there is a certain proximity around them where they will turn around and do a cone AoE in front of them. So, since you were like standing, even if you drop your shadow too close, as long as you run to like the opposite side of where the of where your shadow is, that's the thing. You basically just never want to get close to it. So,
Okay.
so yeah. So, for example, Caspar starts. Bless you. Caspar starts. Basically, run to your clock. Let's say I'm on east here. You basically face away, drop shadow as the Caspar finishes. You run in. If you're one, and you're leaving on the first one, you run to the opposite side because you don't want to run back to your shadow because it's gonna immediately cleave you and anyone next to you. If you run back to it, so you basically need to avoid that shadow the whole time that this mechanic is happening.
Okay.
Yeah, so you run to the opposite side, wait for the first stack to go off. You can watch the party list and see everyone's health drop, and that's how you'll know. Because it's like a big purple cloud, but it's kind of hard to see on some monitors. Like, some people can't see it at all, so I just tell people to look at the monitor, or to look at the party list and watch everyone's health drop.
Yeah.
And then you run back in, basically immediately as soon as you see that. Take the second one, take the third one, and then you go south.
Okay.
Yeah. Since I'm south, I actually have to wait a little longer before going south after the third stack, because if I move too quickly, my shadow will still be active and it'll cleave everyone. But as long as the next cast bar is casting, actually no, because there's a first cast bar which establishes the shadows. There's the second, which is the 3 stacks, and then there's a third cast bar which repositions the shadows wherever everyone is, which is why we just stack south and run away.
Welcome back, June.
Yeah. So if I move before that third cast bar starts, I can accidentally cleave everyone, so I have to wait until that third cast bar starts before moving south with everyone. But everyone else can move down there. It's just I can't get close to that shadow.
June, I have a question for you. On a scale of buzz to shit-faced, how far gone are you?
Whatever the answer is, he does his job good, so we allow it.
I was asking him if he played better or worse while sober, and he claims he plays worse.
I could believe that.
Shit, oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
Might
Dude,
throw
are you
up.
okay, you do this every week.
Yeah. How do you keep up with this? You freaking drink yourself into oblivion there. We need you to be at least a little bit conscious.
If unconscious June gets us the clear, he gets us the clear. Also
I
stands.
mean, that's what got us E10S clear the first time.
Alfie isn't back yet though, so we're good for now.
You just wake up from blacking out and find out you've cleared all the savages.
All of the NPCs are looking at you like with a look that says they know something you don't, but they're also not going to tell you what you did.
Yeah. some
My
of
God,
some
he
of
fell
them
with the primal.
some of them look very smug. Some of them are terrified.
Warrior
He
of
just
Light.
unhinged his entire jaw and swallowed it whole.
Please, buy or remember.
Oh, Alfie should poop faster.
Oh, felt my shoulder crack.
Oh, I got another burrito today. Felix from Trujillo's.
Oh yeah.
You'd be so proud of me. I finished 2 entire containers of their green sauce.
It's time to graduate.
Yeah, the red one actually does taste better, but I like the green one so much. I'm so used to it.
The green
That's
one
your
is
healer.
yes. The green sauce is pretty good.
Mm.
Some places do it
Also
better than
green.
others. It's what?
Also, I don't know what green is. Can you explain it?
It's
Chili verde.
it's what's it called? Tomatillo?
Tomatillo?
Tomatillo. Tomatillo.
Apatio?
No, I just can't say it.
Tabasco.
No.
Vasco. The worst hot sauce.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's a
that's
sauce from
exactly my experience with hot sauce, and why I actually thought I didn't like it a lot is because everyone takes after Tabasco, which is like hugely vinegar based.
So,
Eh,
quick update. I haven't had any more sriracha, and I haven't had any more like just intense gas since.
So it was the sriracha.
Good.
I think I might be
Viewers,
allergic to
as
it.
you might recall from last week, Huz was suffering a big bout of stinky gas, which also
Gross.
made him think he had appendicitis, which was scary.
Oh, real bad. Also, that was the week before.
Was
Like-
the week before, Jesus.
As soon as Huz started like uncontrollably burping into the mic, my
It's
viewer
sick,
count
okay.
went from like 7 people to 3.
I'm sorry.
Even your regulars left.
Yeah.
Couldn't help it though.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Is Huz over here in pain?
Maybe
Change
it's gonna
that.
cancel his viewers.
Welcome to the Huz Clinic Corner. Today we're going to find out what's wrong with Huz.
Saved you a trip to the ER.
The only thing that's wrong with me is my eyes don't work.
Implosion.
North.
North.
It's opposite.
South. South. South.
No, no,
Wait,
no,
what?
no, no. I was opposite of the shadow.
Alex.
Get out. Oh, I was still in that apparently.
B side.
Too sad. Yeah.
Ow.
Smash.
If it's tail, it's a. Oh, yeah. Let me get this.
Tail, it's opposite. If it's head, it's the same.
Really?
I'm good. I just
Jesus Christ.
take it.
Alright. Deep breath. Refocus. Shadow's Edge Tank Buster.
These days I can say myself accidentally.
Shadow
hitting.
Cleave to your clocks.
Look away. And watch your shadow.
Oh, that's fine.
Save my shadow because of the sword.
Twos. Oh, actually, I went out too quickly. My bad. Well, everything turned out okay.
South. Cross
Run
north.
north.
Very good. Umber Smash Part 2. Everyone who's not a tank, stack behind.
Provoking.
Change Shadows up. Shadow's Edge.
Got it.
Shadow Servant.
Oh,
DPS.
clockwise. Face the arrow pointing clockwise.
All right, we're good. Come center. Tanks, healers.
Clockwise again.
Other side, Hus. There we
Right.
go.
In. Knockback.
Orbs.
Stay with your group. Taking west.
Sail on south. Very good. Come back center.
I like how polite this boss is, that it just keeps centering itself.
Clems.
Line-
Group 2 takes the rightmost orange.
Line mob will have a safe zone behind it. We're at north, so it's going to be either east or west. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. It's going to be west.
Going south.
All right, taking north.
You're alive. Where was Alfie?
Oh. Deep Shadow Nova, raid wide.
Uh-oh.
Lights up.
King strat.
Yeah, it's going to
big
be
shadow.
squiggles.
Stick on a
Correct.
squiggle. Look for the implosion.
Going to be north.
North.
It's going to be shadow side. Rotate clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever works, I guess.
Oh, I barely made that.
Deep shadow.
Deep shadow
right.
Nova.
It's going to be shadow side. West.
west.
And then east.
Then east.
And then north.
North.
And then south.
Yep. Deep shadow.
Raid wide.
I'm prepared for this one.
I got it out, but it might be late.
Out?
Knockback. Or no, sorry, that's out. Sorry.
It's okay.
Umbra
you
smash. Popping everything.
Oh shit. Oh Jesus.
Take it.
Targeting
Okay.
Phoenix instead of.
What?
Sorry,
Okay,
sorry,
bye. I got
Phoenix
Felix when he
the,
comes back.
I accidentally targeted Phoenix instead of the boss.
Void gates. Intercards rotate clockwise to find your meteors.
The boss is going to be a bit wonky, so let's see.
Tanks and healers go first. Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Let me be back here. Come in. Rotate clockwise from your last meteor to find your new one. This will
Can I do it,
resolve
mate?
before
Thanks.
the box does.
Yeah, so we'll take your tower and then run to positions. It's gonna be clockwise. Clockwise. Okay, this is not aligned.
Yep, okay, there's like maybe a safe spot here? Nope.
There was, but it was really small. Get a healer up.
Okay.
Phoenix, take out.
Provoking. Pitch
Yep.
bog positions.
bog.
Did you have swift cast, Kiki?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Everyone's up.
Oh, that's not good.
We all have res immunity, right?
Knock back.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
Oh, hi. Hi. Shit!
I never get past that part without dying. So, the way the meteors work is that there will be 4 of them that spawn in cardinal directions. It's either going to be the DPS or the tanks and healers who get their shadows controlled first. The people who aren't affected stay at the meteors they were originally at. The people who are affected will go to whatever side their shadow needs them to be on, and then they will stand in that meteor to plant that shadow. Everybody moves in, the shadows go off. After that, you and your partner from the meteor you stood in rotate 1 space clockwise to find your new intercard meteors. Those meteors will resolve before the shadows will resolve. So
Yeah.
you take the meteor, and then you move to where you need to go.
Yeah, so basically, people are going to get targeted, right? It's Shadow, Void Gate, Shadow. It's the order in which we need to resolve those.
Oh, okay. I had it backwards. I thought it was, Void Gate, Shadow, or rather Shadow, Void Gate, Shadow, Void Gate. So
Yeah,
okay, I
no.
get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Lift said
Phoenix
something like
Metal.
that. Lift said something like that, but that was I think he wasn't being very clear with what he meant by it, so it might have been confusing.
Before we go against Phoenix,
Mm-hmm.
after the second, get out mechanic, whatever it's called, I don't remember the cast. Do you have a gap closer ready?
Oh, the second get out mechanic? Yes. I think I did have one off cooldown, so I can intervene there, I think.
If you do, that's gonna be really handy because by the time the void gate spawned, the boss is literally standing on top of the north void gate, and they can't move it in time.
Yeah. My thing was I actually called that wrong to begin with because I thought it was a knockback mechanic, and so I popped my arm's length, and that kind of just threw me off rhythm.
Fair enough.
So
How
normally
quick do the numbers, the number tethers finish? Like, so I had 2. I went and soaked the first one, and then I went out and I was waiting for the second one to go out, but I guess I missed it. And then you all took the third one without me.
So if you just watch, like I said, just watch like the party list, and you'll see people's health bars go down. So it's basically probably no more than like 8 or 9 seconds for all 3 to resolve. As soon as that second cast bar, like once we all run into the middle and we're waiting for the cast bar to finish before the things actually come out, as soon as that cast bar finishes, the first stack falls. So it would be like stack, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, stack, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, stack. So probably about like 3 seconds between each one.
Okay.
The way that I have been gauging when they go off is if you look at the people's shadows on the outer edge, when one goes off, there will be a huge pillar of shadow that strikes their clone. And even though that effect doesn't go off at the same time the stack effect does, they are like snapshotted together. So
Okay.
I've never noticed that, but okay. I guess that also works.
Sorry,
yes,
did you say anything that I needed to pay attention? Because I was looking at what was on television.
no.
You're fine.
Uh-oh.
Well, hopefully we didn't say anything you needed to know.
Don't think it was anything he already knew.
Tank strat. Deep shadow.
Wasn't anything he already knew.
Implosion.
Opposite side.
South. Get out. Come back for Giga.
North side.
Yep.
Or right side of shadow.
Umbra smash.
Popping. Dropping stance. Taker.
Tank
TB.
Buster.
Clocks. Look away. In. Watch your shadow.
Alfie's down.
And you.
I have a 5 above my
Oh.
shadow. Did anyone else see that? People on
Five,
stream.
not real?
Oh boy. Okay, how do I do this?
I was originally 3, but since people died,
I didn't know you could be a 5. I didn't even know it went up that high.
yeah, I'll just reset it. Yeah, so what ended up happening, since people died early, while the shadows were still being assigned, I got assigned a 2 and also a 3 at the same time. I'll have to check back on the VOD. That was really funny.
Also, my shadow was like in BFE. It shouldn't have hit anyone.
I was too drunk.
Stance.
June, at least try.
Pause. Stance.
He got it.
Chain strat. Wish my ether flow would go off when I pushed it, but no, can't have everything.
We were botting a little, you might have a
Shadow
little
Nova.
lag.
Yeah, I think that was you, Kiki. I heard him fine.
Implosion.
Shadow side.
Which is west. There we go. Everyone out. Come back in for Giga.
South.
South.
Or left side of shadow.
I think it's.
Umbra Smash.
Oh, wow. Popped. Taker. Stack.
Hi, guys.
Clocks. Yeah, she gave you Fey Elimination.
Ready to go south? Or sorry. Look away.
Don't go south.
I go south. Me, just me. Look your number. Mitigation if you have it. One's out. 2s. 3s. Stack south.
Cross
North.
Umbra Smash Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Chain strats up. Tank Buster. Shadow
DPS.
Servant. DPS.
DPS.
Yes, you are
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
Right hand is up, counterclockwise.
Cleanse yourself.
There you go. Come in. Thanks, healers.
Right
You are
hand
countered.
counterclockwise. In.
Come in. Very good. Ready for knockback.
Pop.
Knockback. Orbs is after this.
Taking north.
Sailor south. Very good. It's gonna be clones into another orbs. It's west. Sorry, it's east, so it'll be north or south.
2, 3, 4, 5.
South?
So south. Taking.
Sure, you got your feet.
Uh,
First one.
yeah.
I haven't.
I got Alfie. Yeah.
Got my
You're good.
hard light for this one. Save your reprisal.
All right.
Main strats up. Fade shadow squiggles. Get to your squiggles, look for the implosion.
It's gonna be.
Gonna be north.
North. That's right. Rotate.
Can you get June?
Deep Shadow
Deep
Nova.
shadow? I've got this.
Implosion. It's gonna be Shadow Side,
South.
and then north. North. And then east, and then west.
Very
This, I
nice.
think it's Deep Shadow Get Out.
Right. I don't choose this.
Out.
Out. Very good. Come back in.
Umbra Smash.
Umbra Smash.
Popping everything.
You got next cog, you'll be fine. Didn't even touch that X cog. I'm almost insulted.
Tank Buster.
Yeah, neutral shaft.
Oh, I should intervention you
Gates.
there.
Void gates.
Tanks Healers.
Yep.
Left hand is clockwise.
Clockwise.
Climbs tower.
Come in.
In.
Right. Get into your new puddles.
Climbs you with me.
Stay where you are.
Climbs.
Left hand clockwise. Get ready to run clockwise. Run to clockwise positions
Yep.
now.
Kiki, I think you're switched.
Yeah, we got it backwards.
Yep.
No, we don't have any reses.
No.
Damn it.
So yeah, so just clarification, because some people call this differently, where the shadow, the side that the shadow is on relative to the person would be the direction that it's taking. We don't call it like that. We call it as if the shadow, the point of the shadow that's like pointing to your feet is like an arrow. So we face that the direction that we call. So if it's clockwise, we face it as if that would be the direction the hand of a clock is spinning. Then, so
Yeah,
like
the graphic is a little weird.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I messed it up.
So if you're south and you call clockwise, you'd be pointing left, right?
yeah. So for example, if it's clockwise and like let's say I'm a player and C is my shadow relative to me, I need to be, if it's clockwise, I need to be on the left side of the boss, or on the D or 4 side of the boss. If it's counterclockwise, then I would want to be on the other side, just like this, and have my shadow as if the 3 marker was my shadow. That's the way that I'd want it to point if it was counterclockwise.
Okay. I think I have a visualization now. I can
Yeah.
refer to.
Because it's basically what's going to happen is let's say it's counterclockwise. The boss has the sword raised in its right hand, which means it's going to cleave the right side of each of the shadows from the direction that they're pointing. So if it's counterclockwise and my shadow is behind me, is like the 3 marker essentially, it's going to cleave everything to the right side. If it was the opposite and it was still pointing this direction, but the boss had the sword in his left hand instead, he's going to be cleaving the left side of the shadow, which means if my marker was oriented how it is right now and everyone was in the middle, like how they are kind of positioned right now, I would be cleaving everyone with this if the boss raised his left hand.
Okay.
Yeah. The world is spinning.
June, are you gonna be okay, buddy?
Caesars. June,
Do
you
you
need
need
to
to
lay
go far?
down. Okay. We'll keep going then.
Those 3 sentences in succession doesn't give me much confidence, but stance.
Coming out of that. So.
The world is spinning.
I hope he's okay too. I would wish he wouldn't get so drunk while we
Sounds good.
raided.
Basically,
that's
June's
okay.
head is the sugar standing.
Chain strap. Implosion.
Opposite side,
East.
so east.
Move out. Autobots, move out.
I have a song for you after this sentence on it.
It's gonna be south,
South.
or left side of shadow is safe.
Number. Smash.
Popping. Taker. Stack. Clocks. Face away. In. Watch your number. One's out. Twos. Threes. South. North.
Move north.
Good job. Umbra Smash Tank Buster.
Chain strap.
Shadow's Edge. Shadow Servant. It's going to be DPS.
What about the X-Cog?
What you said FedEx.
Counterclockwise.
Counter? I did.
In.
I don't usually have that up, but I did. Maybe I do. I'm not sure. Thanks, healers. We're going counter.
Oh, I need to be on the opposite side, Sele.
Oh shit. Squeeze in, it's gonna be tight.
Be on the right side of the boss, right side of the boss. Good job.
Ready for knockback? Knockback.
Pop. Umbral Orbs.
Sail east.
Taking north.
He's a little bit further south than normal.
clones into more orbs. But hey, no outgoing damage, right?
He's on east, so it's going to be north or south will be safe zone. 2, 3, 4, 3, so it's going to be north. Taking westmost. Where did... What?
Alfie just
Oh.
took the bullet for us. God bless him.
Where did my orb go?
It went to Alfie. My orb went to Alfie too. Deep Shadow Nova.
Squiggles. Then look for the implosion. Yeah, squiggles. Implosion
South.
is south.
You want to be shadow side? Rotate.
Rotate.
Deep Shadow.
Yep. Nope, sorry, implosion.
Shadow side.
East.
It's going to be west. And then south. And then north.
Okay.
Deep Shadow Nova.
Don't have anything.
When isn't it deep?
I got it.
Nova?
Out.
Excog on Felix.
It might be a little too far. Intervention takes too
No.
long to cast. Oh crap, I'm dead.
No, you're not.
Like how you are.
I popped my mitigation way too late, sorry.
Yeah, you are.
Shadow's Edge, Tank
I'm
Buster.
sorry. I was like, no, you're not, and I forgot to turn stance.
I've got Felix.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
He's not dead.
Oh my god, what?
Amazing.
Shrieking Huzz.
It was the Excog. It's 4 bone stacks. Void Gates.
It's gonna be clockwise.
Come in.
Alright, corners, and then it's going to be shadows after these gates. Watch
Hitting the
what
gates.
side. Counterclockwise. June, you're good.
Go.
Other side Clems.
Oh. There's a very
Get
small
between
safe zone.
Clems and June right here.
Ooh,
So I
boy.
do the thing
Say
I
late,
said.
LB3.
Oh, I see
Going,
what I
going,
did wrong.
going.
I know it's
I
facing
just did it. Calm down.
Pitch Bog.
Pitch bog.
I'm going
That's not
south.
gonna be
Okay, I'm
good.
almost. No, didn't quite make it. That's okay. Umbral Orbs, so watch. Get ready for knockback.
Oh, no.
Pop. Oh, I did not position for orbs.
What? Oh, hi Felix.
Yeah, I was like, why is Felix over there?
Sorry, I would have lived if I had remembered what I was doing. Every time we get there, it's invariably a bunch of people down, and I don't know where to go.
Yeah, well, it's just a matter of nailing the void gates.
So Sid, is our priority for that just what we usually do, shifted clockwise by like half a position?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Prioritizing our east and west.
Right, so I would prioritize southeast over southwest.
Correct.
Chain strat. you.
No Dotong.
When you're fucked it.
Deep Shadow. Or don't go off, that's fine.
Explosion.
Try to give y'all a reprisal. Opposite side.
South. Get out.
Doing it not because you asked.
Come back in for Giga. I've got Alfie.
Alfie time.
North, it's going to be right side of Shadow.
Umber Smash.
Alfie's AFK.
Is he?
Yeah. It's not
Oh.
moving.
Well, that's why there was no Dotan.
Tank Buster. Clocks.
It's gonna work with Alfie dead.
Two people are gonna get something. It's not gonna be pretty.
South, look away. Sorry, I'm
I don't think No.
ones. Twos. Threes. South.
South.
Oh, watch as I cleave everyone. That's my bad.
Cross.
We could have made that too. I'm sorry.
I've got Clems if you've got June.
Umbra Smash. Turning on stance.
Sid.
Provoking.
What? Not a cleave.
Shadow's Edge on me. Shadow Servant, tank sealers.
Gonna be interesting. You'll probably get twice.
Alfie's disconnected.
Counter.
Counter. There we go.
In.
Come in. I got another one.
Twice.
It's me.
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Hello. Nope.
Other side
Other side.
comes. Get
Alright,
between.
Get right where Felix
Yeah,
is.
get to where Sailate is, basically.
We all survived.
Was that me again?
Yeah, you'd want to be south there. Knockback.
Sure, cat.
Okay, now
Umbral
you-
Orbs.
This might be painful.
It will. Sail East.
Taking west.
Cleanse. Throw an X-Cog on myself. And pray.
Good job.
I relived. I have to do that again, though. I also definitely use the X-Cog.
I'll use Sombra.
North or
Thank you.
south.
Alright. It's going to be either north,
North
or
or
south.
south?
1, 2, 3, 4, 3. It's going to be north. Taking right
Okay.
side.
Middle? Ish. Oh, wrong end.
That was me.
Okay, I've got Felix. No, I got him. No.
Deep Shadow
Deep
Nova.
Shadow Nova. Jesus Christ, this hurts.
Alfie's back.
Yay. Okay, I'll try to res him. So you got him? Okay, thank you.
Squigglies.
Squiggles?
What is this?
Watch for implosion. Shadow side.
North.
North.
Rotate. Very good.
Deep Shadow Nova.
I don't have anything for this.
I got it.
I am out of money.
Money points.
Implosion's gonna be
North.
shadow side. North. And then east, and then south, and then west. Deep Shadow Nova.
Stay close.
How are we still going?
Sword next.
Out.
Out.
That was Knockback.
Umbra Smash.
Oh, it's on Huz? Oh no.
I got him.
Provoking. Provoking. Thank you. Shadow's Edge.
Took me
I
down to
popped.
double pop right about there.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Good, good. Wasn't wasted.
I popped
Yeah, there's a
every
good use
single.
of- There's a good position for the X-Bot.
Void gates. Yeah, it's usually where I throw it.
I popped every single cooldown that I had, by the way.
You're south, Huz, by the way.
On the offense.
Tanks healers.
It's gonna be clockwise.
Clockwise.
Oh, Huz. Sorry.
Safe.
No, this is gonna be
I'm in.
extremely tight.
Ah, Jesus.
Sorry. That was my bad because I called Huz to go south, but in reality, our shadows hadn't been established yet, so he actually would have been east. My bad.
I'm still amazed that we made it that long without Alfie.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Anyway, let's try this again. Alfie, you're here, right?
Oh, man. Yeah, he's been fighting.
He just woke up.
You're not the problem. As a matter of fact, you leaving caused problems. I was out of mana for most of that run. I had to dissipate my fairy.
Yay, I'm part of the problem.
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Sele and the Small Problems. That's the new name of our static.
The small potatoes.
Small
No longer
Problems.
the book club.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, book club.
Shouldn't they be tuning the small problems?
South.
South.
June small potatoes. Out. We always used to have that in our school, the one that said if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. But it never referenced any particular problem.
Oh, I snapped too early.
Right side.
B side. We're talking about like a math problem or a.
No, it literally just said if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And it just, I think it was just there to make me feel bad.
It basically is trying to say if you're not helping with something, you should shut up.
But also
Okay, good.
like. Taker. Also like technically you can't have a solution without the problem.
That is true.
You got to know what the problem is first.
Okay, blessing.
Ready
No,
for
He
clocks?
doesn't have a medical degree.
Wait, who's doctor? Clocks.
Away. In. Look for your number. One's out.
Oh, be careful going north. Mine's facing wonky.
That's okay. Twos. Threes.
South. Cross.
North.
Why did Alfie copy a fucker? What's good? What have I missed?
Umbra Smash.
Oh, sorry. It's my degree. No, I'm a biochemist, so I could have been pre-med, but I'm not. I work with plants.
Oh, stack on
Stack.
me. Oh!
Uh-oh.
I didn't know where you were
That
going to end
works
up. So I
somehow.
didn't know where Felix was going to end up, so I ran away.
Shadow Servant. DPS.
I stopped my rotation to cast Passage. Clockwise. Point the arrow in a clockwise
Climb his other
direction.
side.
Point the
Notice.
arrow in a clockwise direction, just like that. In.
Alfie, that's a bit too much room.
You know, I prefer more room than less.
Tanks healers.
Clockwise.
Also clockwise.
good. Come in.
In. Apparently, Confiteor didn't want to go off. Nice. I love missing 800
know.
potency.
Ready for knockback?
Pop.
Get orbs, not squiggles.
Herbs and cheese.
I got
Alfie's
Alfie.
dead.
Alfie, no!
If he gets up, we should be able to be okay. As long as 2 people tank each orb. Sail east.
West. No, north. Sorry, I'm taking north. I'm taking north. Sorry, Huz. Good adjustment. I'm so proud of you.
I know, right?
Spawn Shadow.
I'm taking this one. I'm already.
West.
On west, it'll be north and south.
I want to be consistent. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3
South.
south.
I'm going middle.
Okay.
Very good. Deep shadow, because he's a cunt.
There's a reprisal on this one, please.
Okay. The couch potatoes. We could be the couch popotos.
Yea-Highs. Okay, the shadow squigglies.
Yes. It's going to
North.
be north. Rotate.
I have friends this time.
Deep Shadow Nova.
Deep shadow. Shadow regen. Ready to go out? Oh,
No.
never mind. North.
It's Shadow Side. And then west.
Yes, then we keep going.
And then east after this.
Oh, sorry, east.
East now. And then south.
Deep shadow.
Oh yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I?
It's appreciated. Out.
Umber Smash 2 or 3 at this point.
Look where I am in relation to the boss. He just like walked that far forward. Oh crap. I'm sorry. Good
Fuck
healing.
you. You don't get
Take
to be
her.
sorry.
Or not. That's fine. What is
Oh,
he
I'm sorry.
casting?
Damn it.
I was like,
I don't have any mana for that.
Oh, pick him up. Oh, never mind.
I got him.
Thank you. Void gates.
Yeah, I'll need to be up for this.
Strap. Tanks healers.
Alfie's limit breaking.
Counter.
Counter.
Come in. Rotate clockwise, soak your tower.
And counterclockwise again. Junior on the good side.
Oh, there's gonna be a spot.
Get very center, very
It's
center.
very tight.
Yeah, get a heal.
Get a healer up.
Thank you.
Clemencing
What's his
Huz.
next move?
Pitch
Bog.
Bog.
I'm just gonna stand in the middle. I will not elite. Now I will.
Oh,
Orbs. Get ready for knockback into
Hopefully-
orbs. I will take north orb.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
I was anim locked. I didn't have time to move.
Oh, it's going to
Why
be
did you provoke?
opposite side, opposite.
I should just start resing. We have the LP there.
I tried to call opposite, sorry. Deep Shadow Nova. All the healers are down. We can just end it. That's fine.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's try and stay awake for that.
Pitch
Yeah.
bugs.
That was partially my bad, but also I lived through it anyway, so. All right, go for
So-
it,
so-
June.
Bio break really quick.
Quick question on void gates: is the are the shadows the same for both sections, or does it change?
It can change in the middle.
Okay, because that's what's tripping me up. I'm like, is it staying the same? Is it going to change? And there's less time to do it after the void gate.
Well, that's
than there is
why
before it.
we're trying to call it early, and then you should at least narrow down the options to the two sides you could have to go to. And to clarify once more, if C is my shadow, it doesn't matter what way I'm facing, the shadow's not going to change directions. So if C is my shadow relative to my character, if it's clockwise, I want to be on the left side of the boss. If it's counterclockwise, I'd want to be on the right. If I'm counterclockwise and 3 is the direction that it's facing, this would be correct. If it's clockwise, this would be correct. If I was down here and my shadow was 3 and it was clockwise, it'd be wrong. If it was counterclockwise over here, it'd be wrong too. Because the arrow that the shadow makes with its little pointy bit faces a different direction.
Right.
I'll see if I could bring up.
I'm gonna go pee.
All right, go for it. I'll see if I can bring up a little picture.
My brain's just having this hard time picturing this. So when you say like hands of a clock, think like, okay, so if I'm on 3 and my shadow's pointing to the right, it'd be going clockwise around in like in a 4-way direction. So I'm having a hard time explaining.
So sorry, say it one more time. If you're on 3,
So if I'm on 3
yeah.
and I'm north per se, like this will be where I end up, and my shadow is pointing to the right. Wouldn't that be clockwise?
Oh, so like if your position relative to the thing is north and it's clockwise, so I would be your shadow. I would be your shadow if you were on the north side of the boss and it was clockwise.
When you refer to clockwise, what do you mean?
So I'm referring to the direction in which the shadow was pointing, not the side the shadow is on, the side that the little arrow is pointing. So if you notice the way that the shadows are designed, they kind of taper down to a little point right under your feet. So I'm referring into the way that that point is pointing, not the side that the shadow is on, which I think was what you've been doing, which is understandable to get confused on, because a lot of people call it like that. We've just been calling it differently. I'm trying to find a diagram for that, but it's not coming up. Let's see. I think this Discord server had some.
Basically, the shadow's behind you, your character, but it's actually pointing the opposite direction and to
Wait,
a little point in front of you.
We have a diagram. It's called the one that was done in Gmod.
I mean, yeah, that would be a good one to link, because
Gmod, what?
because it does actually show you like the arrows on there.
Did somebody post that to guides? I thought
No, we
It's
didn't.
in
We
guides.
we didn't post it to guides. We only posted it to general. Remember, because no one else wanted it to be in guides.
nobody took it seriously.
Yeah, I specifically said put it in guides. It's a good guide, and everyone was like, no, don't do that. Now it's not in guides. Now it's somewhere in general.
I mean, it was technically a shit post.
but it doesn't matter. It's a good guide. Let me see if I could.
Let me see if I could find it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. 'Cause someone posted a picture, but it disappeared. I don't know where it went.
Got it.
Man, you're fast.
Yeah, just use the search function on the top left-hand corner, right corner, typed in shitposts.
And put that in guides.
Shadow servant.
There you go. If you want a guide to have a look on it, it shouldn't be as informative as it is, but watch that little FF14 diagram that looks like a shitpost. It makes so much sense.
I just can't believe. I guess it's technically not a shit post. It just looks like one.
Here. I did end up finding a diagram. So yeah, if you check the guides channel, Clems. So when we say clockwise, we're pointing the arrows clockwise. It's not the side that the shadow is spawning on. We're pointing the arrows clockwise.
Okay. When you say arrows, what do you refer to the arrows? Like that's the only problem I'm trying to figure out.
This
Look at
one
the one
here.
that I linked as well.
So this one, it actually shows where your character is in relation to the shadow and how the arrow is pointing. Like there's a little tapered tail that comes off of the shadow. And the way that the direction that the tapered tail is pointing is what we're referring to as the arrow.
We can't be the first community who makes these kind of diagrams, can we?
Probably
Can I
not.
Need any what? Oh god, these.
Okay, I'm thinking I'm starting to understand. But
Yeah. So the second diagram that I linked, where it has the circle, that's your player. And
yeah,
then
that's where I think I was. The way I was thinking about it, like the arrows, the shadows themselves were hands on a clock.
yes, yeah, and that's where I was understanding why that might be confusing.
That relation still gets mixed up in my brain, and I've been
And
doing
I'm
this from the
just,
start.
I'm so that confused the absolute crap out of me.
So for everyone,
I just
that said
imagine
that,
he stands behind me, and then I try to point him away from everyone else.
I'm just pointing this in general, but let's remember that we are the same community that does stuff like this.
Ready checking, by the way.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
Oh yeah, I forgot the whole toilet memes.
Sid, are you ready?
On this.
My favorite is Akafa.
Bowl of Embers is pretty good.
All right.
Since it's ready. Okay.
Stan says.
Food check.
Oh, and
I'll
food
turn it
check.
off for a
Thank
second,
you.
I've just tapped out a second. And this one. There you go. I believe it's been almost 2 years since Shadowbring has started.
Yep.
Chain
Yep.
strat. I was still working in the hospital when Shadowmares dropped. What a chapter of my life it's been since then. Mostly pandemic so far, I think.
Shadow side.
East. I did meet
Yeah.
you.
We all met each other
Out.
through Shadowbringers. Whether or not that's a good thing, we'll find out.
It's gonna
East.
be, yeah. Foreside is safe, or the right side of the shadow.
What?
You went west, Seller.
Uh,
You went east.
Autos
Popping.
did. Look at all those damage downs.
Myself here.
fuck, I hate this fight.
Alfie, why are you here?
Why is
Shadow's
anyone anywhere?
edge.
Alfie got a bit confused and ended up with us two.
How do you fucking use fight? Ether flow.
Get
So
ready for
that's
clock
okay.
positions.
Shadow Cleave.
Look away.
Shit. I fucked up.
Everybody go north a little.
Oh,
One's out.
Okay, I will try to keep you alive.
Let's reset it. Let's reset.
Okay,
Kill
never mind.
me.
There's no point. All right, let's focus up. Let's see if we can't get to back to Pitch Bog 2.
I had the stack marker and just keeled over.
Yeah, I screwed up really badly there. I apologize.
It's okay.
you killed me.
Stance.
When a shitpost becomes a guide. I mean, it was a good guide. It like legitly explained what was going on.
Stance.
I really like that.
Phoenix.
Change strat.
Phoenix.
Might have disconnected. Or he's muted.
I'm muted, but my stance is on.
Okay. Implosion.
Four
West.
side.
Get out. Come back in. West.
Four side.
Umber Smash.
Popping. Taker. Stack. Clocks.
Might missed you.
Look away. In. One's out. Twos. Threes. South. North. Awesome. Umbra Smash on Huz.
Chain strat up.
Darkness Unleashed.
How far gone are you now?
DPS.
Clockwise. The arrow points clockwise.
Now I think I got it.
In.
Come in.
All it took was some shit posts.
Tanks healers.
Why did you go so far?
He always does.
Clockwise again.
There we go.
In.
Move in. Ready for knockback?
Knockback popped.
Orbs.
Are you sure you don't want to take the west one this time, Phoenix?
We'll see if there's a north one. There's a north one. I'll take this.
Daylight south. Sip west.
I'm dying,
Okay.
Squirtle.
Yeah, you are.
I do not have anything for you. Thank you.
I used to take the
It's east, it'll be north or south.
Alfie.
1, 2, 3, 4. 3 south. Taking west.
Ow.
Why did everyone die?
They were slightly too close.
I didn't die. Whatever.
Deep Shadow
Deep
Nova.
Shadow, can you heal people through while I raise?
Prizel's out.
I'll help raise. I got Clems.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, Clems and Alfie were too close to my arm.
Fade to Shadow. Get ready for Squigglies.
Look for implosion.
Stay close for a moment.
North side.
Shadow side.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Chance, I'll tank it.
I got Clems.
Deep Shadow Nova raid wide.
Shadow.
Implosion. It's going to be Shadow side.
North.
It's going to be east. It's going to be west.
West.
It's going to be south.
Which is why you all then just wait northeast and then go southwest.
Deep Shadow Nova.
Out.
Out.
Who is it on?
Felix.
Umbra Smash.
We've got next cog. You should be fine.
Taker. Shadow's Edge Tank Buster on Huz. Void Gates.
I'm glad you resolved that.
Clockwise.
Nice.
Get ready to take the next portal. Everyone in.
Move in. I've got Sid.
Watch to see who gets another thing, right? It's going to be clockwise again.
Kiki.
You take the Void Gate before you adjust.
Alright, get right between Kiki and fucking Alfie up here.
And wallet.
No, this
Oh, no,
is
no.
LV3.
Stay, no, stay. Oh, thank you.
Reposition
I'm
the
moving back
boss.
middle. Yeah.
Pitch bog.
I'm taking my usual spot. Phoenix just gone off.
Okay.
Alright. It's gonna be interesting.
Get ready for
That
knockback.
wasn't my fault.
Saley southeast.
Pop.
Clems, you don't want to be here.
Where's mine?
Thanks, Clems.
Whoa, why did you come back north?
What? Because that one's one mine. Wasn't it?
I thought you were just going to stay south, so I just stayed north.
Oh, well, I saw a purple orb there and went north, and then Clem's here anyway.
So what is tank priority for knockback orbs?
So mine is I'm going to always take the northmost orb and the westmost orb, but I'll always take the northmost. So if there is any
Okay, so your
orb
northwest,
south of a
north
north
priority.
orb, that would be Huzz's. If there's any, and then if Huzz is taking south and east, and always takes the south, if there's any orb that is more north than a south orb, I will always take that one. So
Right,
if it's
your
south and
northwest, north priority.
yes, exactly.
And how's this southeast south priority?
We
I-
lost Clems.
Yep,
Oh, we have to
because
reset
we only
the
have
instance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my when I messed up there, my brain went back to the old version.
Yeah, that's fine. It takes some getting used to, for sure.
It's okay.
It's like not wonderful to read at all.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I only
I'd
saw
say-
one purple orb, then just ran at it.
The biggest thing is if you have two people on the same side with conflicting shadows, figure out which one of you needs to be on the other side, and that person just like scooch over a little bit. Don't try to run for it. Just, like, put some good distance between the two of you.
I would say always be accountable. If everyone's holding themselves accountable, it's going to give us less to think about. So
Right.
just be at least confident in what you're doing. If you have the time, think about what other people are doing, but like don't make that your priority.
Yeah, I know, because if you know where you're supposed to be, then you can pull away from the other person when that happens, and there's still a safe zone.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. I mean, if that's an hopefully we just get the mechanics correctly. You know,
Right.
if everyone's
just in case, because it's been a little spotty.
yeah, but yeah, for the most part. And there was something else. There was a bigger thing there that bothered me more than us missing that, which was that people left this second void gate before it even went off. Just keep in mind, it's always going to be shadow, void gate, shadow. And you'll be reminded of what you need to take next by the order in which he cast the first two things, which is always going to be a shadow and a void gate. So you'll just always know that a second void gate is coming after the first one. But yes, so that would be the thing that probably did us in even more than the shadows. I mean, the shadows obviously weren't executed correctly, but whatever. Do we want to queue back in? We'll do another 30 minutes maybe?
Choose bio.
Bio is bioing, though.
Okay.
Make sure you mend.
Bio is bioing. But yeah, those the shadows are definitely one of the most confusing things in this fight. But if you get them down, you can basically do every single mechanic.
The pitch bogs look interesting. Just to verify, it's the same clock positions for those, right? Like
We're supposed to be putting them on the markers on the outside.
Yeah.
Healers
Right.
will take the letters on their side. DPS take the numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been taking number 1, so that is the correct one.
Yes, you should be on number
Okay.
1. And if someone else is on number 1, they're taking the wrong one.
Just verifying that I didn't kill Sally.
No, because I just LB3'd, and so I was
You got
unlocked and I
stuck.
didn't have time to
Yeah.
go anywhere else.
That LB3 sucks so much with the animation lock.
I know, and it's always like right before a super important mechanic where I have to be across the board.
Alfie and Kiki, are you ready up?
Before we go in, I think I need to clear something up with June. Don't think what?
No, he's a white mage. Don't listen. He's trying to fool you. You think he's not, but he is. He's a sneaky bastard.
We're trying. A lot of this stuff is stuff we already know.
No,
It's just
white
people are
mage,
getting confused,
white.
which is kind of weird. Like
white.
nothing's changed.
No.
We would run the same thing with
I've never
a
actually healed a
rando
Savage
and-
before. So
I mean, I can understand
White mage would
Clem's
probably be
getting
bad if I tried.
confused. Because this is the first
Like
time he's
Savage
seen
White
this
Mage,
mechanic.
it's-
So I absolutely do not blame him
it's
for
a lot of glare juice, isn't
any
it?
of the trouble that he's having.
Yeah, that's
But
basically all it is. So, also my food literally just fell off. So
yeah, so I don't blame him for any of the trouble.
Check.
But everyone else, I think, should know better.
June, if you want me to make it extra confusing, both my white mage and my gunbreaker do wear the same clothes.
Too casual for Gunbreaker.
I've got a
Yeah,
pouch.
you
for my
would.
It's not casual. I've just got a bullet pouch.
I need to turn on my casual wear for my tank too.
A bullet pouch is a funny thing to call your ball sack.
Shoot your goo, my dude.
Shade strat!
No shame here, I am a casual.
Deep Shadow Nova?
Alfie's not
not at
moving.
his-
Expected that from the other chat, but
Oh,
whatever.
please no what?
No, there he is.
Why is Alfie never seems to get hit by Earthly Star?
Because he's
Shadow
laying
side?
down his nose now. Out.
Like, did you just call it Dotan, like Alfie does?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't play weed class.
Dootin.
Dude,
Foreside?
Could be worse.
West?
Outside?
oh. Think you said
Umbra Smash? Popped? Taker.
Alfie started 10 seconds after I did, and he's still higher DPS.
Shadow's Edge on Tank Buster.
Shadow's Edge on Tank Buster.
Let's not confuse each other with that
Clocks.
marker.
Look away from the boss.
Oh, thank you. Shit. I'm going to be really close.
In.
Sorry about that. Try to scooch away from that side.
One's
Yeah,
out.
we're not surviving.
Jeez.
Yep, I'm dead.
Twos.
Okay, cool. I'm an idiot.
The actual fuck happened.
Just bad placement on the tethers.
Yeah, I saw a
Yeah,
couple things.
I was trying to change my symbol back so people wouldn't get confused, and then I died.
We have about 30 minutes, so let's focus up and see if we can't get at least one pull to pitch bog 2 today. I'd really like that if we could do that.
Okay, let's
Ants.
do what we can.
Markers.
I'll throw
too.
those
I
out.
got it.
That's good.
Wrong
That's-
ones. There we go.
Chain strat.
So next
Deep
week we'll
Shadow.
have to without all the job skills.
Let's try and clear comps for now. Prize is out.
Implosion.
Opposite side. East.
Get out.
Get out.
Come back in for Giga.
South.
Gonna be south.
Or left side of Shadow.
Stack behind. Umber smash.
Popping. Stack.
Daily.
Cardinals.
Shadow cleave.
Look away. In.
Mine is.
One's out. Twos. Threes. South. North.
Cross. Umber smash. Stack behind.
Shadow's Edge.
Finishing.
I like Shadow's Edge. It's not as scary when the other tank gets it.
Shadow Servant. It's going to be on DPS.
Thanks, healers.
It's going to
Oh,
be
sorry,
on
nope.
DPS.
Sorry. Somebody moved me.
Counterclockwise. Point the arrow counterclockwise.
Naoki. Other side. Get on outer middle. Damn it. I'm the only one
Reset.
Hooray. Coming. So, the other thing is that if somebody has switched up two of the shadows and they're going to overlap in the middle instead of having a safe space, if you see that, try to call it out, and then we can move to the outside of those directions. Then we only get hit by one, which is a damage down of a lot of damage, but it's not a death.
Also,
And
I'm gonna
Sid and I can
put
take care of the rest.
a marker on me, and I'm also gonna put a marker on June because I know he can do it consistently as well. if you have any questions, any misunderstanding about where to point your arrows during that, try and orient yourself along with either myself if you're a tank or healer, or June, and just look at where their shadows are pointing, or our shadows are pointing, and hopefully that will clarify where you need to put yours. But in general, being able to read that by yourself is going to be optimal. And we're going to kind of have to do that for Void Gates anyway, so 'cause there's almost no way that you're going to be able to see what someone else's shadow is.
It's not hard, June, because you carried me through E10S.
Also
As far
while
as I'm
drunk.
concerned, I got you with my firstborn.
You're gonna have kids.
No.
Plant babies.
Yeah, plant it. There we go. Felix gets it.
Anyway,
I'm gonna raise a lemon tree.
so we'll keep comms clear. It's going to be shadow side.
Opposite. Same side. Same side. Good.
I'll
Get out.
finish that thought after it.
Lemon stealing for.
No.
South side, left
South?
side of shadow.
Umbra smash. Stack behind.
Popping. Taker. Tank Buster. Clocks. Look away. In. Look at your number. One's out. Twos. Threes. Go south.
I got
I
Huzz.
got clipped.
I'm gonna
Phoenix will
die.
walk as soon as I'm up.
Shirking on Huzz. It's on me. Sorry. Popping everything I have.
Oh boy.
Okay. Huzz got it.
Oh cool.
Provoking.
Well, healing up still needs. Oh boy.
Shadow's Edge, Tank Buster on me. I'll be okay.
Chain strat up.
Yeah, I wasn't out far enough when the third hit went off.
DPS. Nope. Yep. DPS.
Clockwise.
There we go. Good.
Okay.
Come in.
Tank
Tank healers.
Sealers.
Counter.
Counter.
Good. Come in. Ready for knockback?
Pop.
Knockback. Orbs.
Taking
East.
West.
In the center.
North or south?
He's starting on East. One, two, three, 4, 5. So south. Taking West.
Back center. Deep shadow. Because he's a bitch.
I think Not like. I was late. Sorry.
Fine. Change strats up. Squiggles.
Great, thanks.
Watch for implosion. North. Rotate. Oh shit. Sorry, that was a little early. Saw the graphic.
Deep
go off
Shadow
on
Nova
our
right
save.
wide.
Okay.
I thought-
Oh, Jesus. Sorry about that, Sid.
Head star up, you're real good.
It's going to
South?
be Shadow Side. Then west.
West.
Then north. And then east. Deep Shadow Nova raid wide. I have nothing for this, sorry.
It's fine.
Why did we both reprise all the time?
Yeah, that was my bad.
There you go.
Out.
Out. Good. Come back.
Hey!
Umber
it worked.
Smash on Felix.
Taker. Stack.
Stack.
Right. Is it?
Void Gates.
That's Void Gates.
Well, that was stupid.
DPS first.
Counter.
Counter. Move in.
Clockwise for
Rotate.
your gate.
So the tower first.
It's gonna
This will be
be
clockwise.
clockwise.
Sage?
It's gonna be between Huz and
South side of
Sid,
boss.
or not.
What the
Sid,
hell?
It was clockwise.
It wasn't me that time. Yay.
You can do it, Claire. Oh.
All right.
I rolled it.
Oh, that was an uncomfortable image.
Got my stance Huz.
Chain strap.
Shadow Nova.
Implosion.
Shadow Side.
Get out.
Fly, you fools.
This must be courage.
Salve.
Got Kiki.
Umbra Smash. Popping.
Stack behind.
Taker. Tank Buster.
Okay, clocks.
I parried 15% of that.
Not doing well on my rotation.
Look away. Check your number. One's out. 2s. 3s. South.
Cross.
I'll try and get back a little bit north as well. Rather.
Umbra. Chain Stratus up.
Going out now.
TPS. Clockwise.
Clockwise. Yes.
In.
Tanks, healers. Counter.
Counterclockwise.
Yes. Come in. Get ready for knockback.
Got mine early.
Oh,
Umbral Orbs.
Orbs.
Taking
Merging
west.
places.
East for sailing. Very good.
East. I don't think my Sheltrin went off. It's gonna be north or south. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3's north.
North.
Taking furthest west. Okay.
Got Alfie.
Okay, why did that kill you?
I don't know. I might not have been healed enough for all I know.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I actually used Seraph. No, I did. I did.
Raid wide.
The next set of tank busts is going to be on me, by the way.
Fade to shadow.
Ripples.
Did you want to trade Hus or no?
Yep, do you want to trade down up?
The north side?
Opposite.
North side?
We're going to have stance up, by the way.
I'll take it then.
Rotate.
So tank busters will be on me just as usual. Nothing's changed.
Alright.
Deep Shadow
Shadow?
Nova. Frizel's out.
I'll get the next one.
Illusion's going to
Now,
be
is it
opposite side.
north?
Opposite side, so north. And then it's going to be east. Followed by west. And then south.
Look at
Makes
that,
me
Kiki.
happy.
Okay.
Deep Shadow
Okay.
Nova. I have nothing for this.
No, you're
Dead.
God too.
Not in my watch. I have nothing for you except this recite Excog. I'm so sorry.
Away.
Out. Come back in.
Umbra Smash on me. Popping all I have.
Felix, you've also got my regen.
And my Excog.
Take it. Darkness Unleashed
Darkness
stack.
Unleashed.
Look, it's a stack for good measure. Oh,
Deep. Oh.
Void
Void gates.
DPS first. You are gonna go.
Counterclockwise.
Counter. Clems, you're fine here. Step into the thing though. Thank you. Come in.
Clockwise.
Rotate to your meteors. Get in here, Clems.
It's going to be tanks healers next. Also counterclockwise.
I'm already in right place.
In.
Come in.
Good job.
Very good. Pitchbog, get to your positions. Remembered this time. Sorry, it takes a minute. There it is. Alfie, you need to be at 3, not the corner.
In.
Right.
Umbral
let's try
Orbs,
top
get ready for
knockback this
knockback.
one.
Oh, we have to pop up.
I'll be taking northmost.
It is northwest.
Sele is over on the other corner. Now.
My knockback didn't go off. Even though I hit it.
It's going to be opposite side. Opposite side. If you
Can't see.
I'm soaking one.
You're fine.
Centering the boss.
Deep Shadow.
shackled apart. Tank healers north. DPS south. Get ready for squigglies. And then adjust to orbs after first squiggly goes off.
What's that now?
Orbs have now appeared. I'll be taking west.
Rotate.
So we'll be at north.
Oh shit. I'm going south. Oh fuck.
Come on. Phoenix, this is not east.
Okay. Hey Sid, how are you doing that? Because I am confused.
Deep Shadow Nova. I have nothing for this.
I don't know how to stack for it properly.
Knockback?
Out.
Or out.
Get
Sorry, it's an out. It's that is my bad. Pitchbog 2.
Pitchbog 2. I'm just gonna put one over here.
He died.
Get ready to dodge. It's going to be. Oh god, right side is safe. Right side is safe. Oh, the other right side for that one. Sorry. Void Gate amplifier. Oh, we need to get in our things. Ah!
Oh, we made it to Pitchbogs too.
We did.
Yeah, we did. Oh, 20 minutes to spare.
Clockwise. Oh, I didn't move fast enough.
Okay, so for squiggle orbs. So once you say you're going north, Sid, where do you end up actually soaking it?
North.
Oh, okay,
'Cause it
well
goes
shit.
off after the. It goes off after the straight line one goes, or after the squiggle one goes off.
Okay, I will try to do better on that one.
Phoenix, I know what I did wrong. I had my camera facing south, so west was east.
Okay, yeah. I was like, almost positive I got this one right. So I think that might have also affected the DPSs as well, so sorry about that. Okay, this will be our last one.
I'm getting sleep quid.
I will still use smoked
Stance?
chicken.
I just put dance partner on you. That's
Mm-mm. It's a tiny little detail.
Early pull, train strat. Deep shadow. Implosion.
Shadow side.
Shadow side. Get away. Come back in for Giga.
South.
South. Umbra Smash.
Popping. Taker. Stack.
I get it.
Clocks. Look away. In. One's out. Twos. Threes. South. North.
Cross.
Tank Buster.
Thank you for being part of me.
Shadow's Edge. Shadow Servant. It's going to be DPS first. Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Good job.
Good.
In.
Tanks healers.
Counter. In.
Ready for knockback?
I'm sorry, Shira. I have been reading the chat, but
Knockback?
I just have had to focus on the group, so
Umbral Orbs. Sail East.
taking north. Spawn Shadow. It'll either be, yeah, east or west. It's on north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be east. Northmost.
Right.
Come back in. Ready for Deep Shadow?
I can't like this first one, Phoenix.
Change strat.
I can stack my reprisal with that, right?
Pretty sure this is out. No, it's Fade to Shadow, sorry.
Squiggles.
Thank you.
Look for the implosion.
It's going to be south side. Rotor rotate.
Rotate. Very good. Deep Shadow Nova again.
Prizer.
This is a one-trick pony. One-trick Prog. Hey, I am your mother.
Implosion. It's going to be shadow side.
East, west.
West. Then north. And then south. South now.
I've got Alfie. Can you top June and Cloud off?
Deep shadow. I got this.
Shit. There we go. This is out. Out.
Gonna be out in Busters.
Yep. Just patient.
I still got hit. Damn it. Number smash. Popping everything I have.
Here's the next cog, you'll be fine.
Taker. TB.
void gates.
There was a little bit of a favour, seeing as we're going into void gates. I will go back north if I need to. if needs be.
DPS.
I will.
DPS first. Change stratus up.
Counter.
Clockwise.
Oh,
clockwise.
it is clockwise. It is clockwise. I apologize.
I like lamps.
Good adjustment.
Rotate to your towers. Thanks, healers.
It's clockwise again.
Stay in your tower. Now go. Come in to the
In.
boss's hitbox. Very good. Get ready for knockback orbs. Where's this pitch bog? Pitch bog first.
Oh.
Very good placement. Get ready for knockback orbs.
I ain't healing.
We all do. I'm southwest. Sorry,
Pop.
southeast.
Taking
Southeast.
Taking south corner.
Popping.
Taking north.
So don't know me all by anyway.
Okay, well, you're alive.
That's going to be opposite.
I'll just the
That'll
boss
be
after
tight.
this.
A shitty orientation.
I'm sorry, I got knocked back. There we go. I'll do it.
That's good enough. Deep Shadow Nova. Oops. Accidentally interrupted. Shackled apart.
Shackled apart.
Tank Sealers north.
Isn't he about to set himself dead center anyway?
Adjust to orbs after first squiggle goes off. Ticking north.
Sailors east.
Not bad.
Did it with one death, that's so much better than usually.
Yes. Deep Shadow Nova. Pryzel's out.
I don't have much reprisal.
I think this is out again. Change strat.
Out.
This is pitch bog 2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Positions.
Pitch bog?
Get ready to go in. Go in and in. Get ready to dodge sides. Right side of shadow is safe. Rotate. Rotate. Rotate.
Go tap
Back
your shadow.
into your shadow. Take leash and go to inner cards with your partner.
Healthy, we're down here.
Face into the middle of arena. Drop shadows. Rotate clockwise to take Cardinal. What did you do?
I went very rough.
Oh, that was like all.
Solum Confiteor. Oh, there's a doom. Yeah, we can't. We have to have everyone up for that. There's.
I saw
Yeah.
I saw Clem's. And Sally got clipped by a shadow.
Right,
Same,
so is the shadow proximity based, or is it just like when does
Tries
it
to touch your butt.
right? But when does it do that? Is it whenever I take damage?
What do you mean?
Like as soon as I stepped into the meteor puddle, it killed me.
So you might
You
have
don't
to.
share the same meteor puddle as your shadow.
I.
I understand that, but like it also tried to hit me after I stepped in there, and that's what killed me.
So okay. So there's a couple different. We might have just gotten the order of operations wrong. So basically, what needs to happen? We all get targeted, right, with our puddles, and then we drop them. Then what's going to happen is we immediately run out. We want to avoid our puddles for now. We just immediately run out of our puddles after we drop them, because we want to dodge his like half arena cleaves, right? He does 4 of them, and then after he does the 4 arena cleaves, he's gonna start casting something else. Once he starts casting something, before his cast bar finishes, we hop back in our puddle, and then we're gonna get a tether. immediately run out of your puddle and run to your inner card. So if you're on 4 or C, you'd be running to basically where I'm standing right now. D and 1 is going to be right in between D and 1. A and 2 is going to be right between A and 2, B and 3, etc. So you're basically just moving right into the corner, right into the middle of the 2 markers.
I'm going to borrow a marker, so it would be like, we're using the 1 marker as an example.
Yeah.
There. Ish.
Essentially,
Around.
yeah. So for A and 2, you're basically running to the 1 marker. Then what you're going to do is you're going to face inwards towards the boss, not standing in the void gate, but right outside of the void gate, facing towards the boss, and your shadow will spawn behind you inside the void gate, basically where Huz is. If I'm facing towards the boss, Huz is going to basically be standing where my shadow would be. We need to place this shadow inside the void gate because it will count as people being inside that, being ready to soak it. So that's the whole thing. So just to recap up to this point, place shadow in for 4 half arena cleaves, jump into puddle, bring tether out here. His cast is going to finish. Shadow is going to be placed inside the inner cardinal void gate. As soon as that shadow gets placed, we run into the cardinal void gate that is in close to the boss. If I'm borrowing the 1 marker again, that's going to be right about here for me. So I would run then into the 1 marker after we drop our shadows into the void gates on the inner card. Me and my partner both soak that. Immediately after that one resolves, there's going to be a Solemn Confiteor on everyone, so we're all going to get a circle AoE that drops on where we are. So we just hang out at 1 until that circle AoE drops after we soak that cardinal void gate. After that AoE drops, we move into the inner cardinal void gate, which is also going to be up next to the boss. There's going to be another one that spawns there. We soak that, and that's basically it. So there's before we soak that one, you're going to be shackled. You're going to get shackled together, and it's going to shackle a DPS to a tank or healer. DPS will need to adjust to stand with the tank or healer that they get targeted to.
What's the markers again? So let's say like that.
Yeah, essentially. So if me and Kiki would get tethered to one another. I'm moving from after placing my Solemn Confiteor in the middle here. I'm moving upwards north clockwise to the next tower. And Kiki, since we got shackled together, would be adjusting with me, and we'd be standing in the north number 1 tower together. And then we'd soak that one, and that's basically it. And that's it. That's the whole fight. After that, there's like a couple more things, and then Enrage. It's like 1 or 2 more orbs, I think. 1 or 2 more orbs, and then Enrage.
Are we doing one more attempt?
I think that was the last
He
one.
needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for now, we'll have another week to study Pitchbog 2. Basically get that pounded into your brains, and then we'll come back ready to prog it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Pitchbog 2 is a lot simpler than it seems.
It's just very unforgiving getting to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I remember all that? Study. I didn't go to school. That means I got a whole bunch of empty space in my brain to fill with savage content.
I think the
Good
shadows
night,
are
everybody.
based after they get
Night, Alfie.
spawned in. Good night.
Good night.
So we'll just make sure not to step in the puddle or get too close to them.
Practice helps a lot too. Yeah, practice will actually solidify it for sure.
Goodbye.
We'll scavenge for food. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, oh, see, he's always so fast on that draw.
Peace out.
Oh,
I mean, I
You
don't know.
leaving?
I don't know who else was leaving.
Oh,
I have a Discord sounds turned off, so I don't know if
I
people
see.
leave or not without looking at the actual chat.
Turn Discord sounds off.
But yes. All right, I'm gonna hop out of Discord.
Felix,
okay.
before you go,
Yeah.
What?
how did turn the Discord join sound things off? Oh, never mind. Found it.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye.
But yeah, so anyway, they're confusing, and like I was telling Clems, like that's one of the hardest parts of the fight. So I don't blame anyone for having trouble with them. That's completely understandable. But yeah, typically, so guides help. I used to take notes. If I take notes on a fight, I basically got it. I used to take notes on fights, but then I ended up you end up being able to read things way easily. It also depends on how awake I am. If I've had coffee and I go into a savage, then like I'm gonna be super alert. Like I will be able to read that stuff no problem. But if I'm super tired, if I just had like a big meal and I'm ready for nap, I'm like, oh no. Nah, someone hold my hand. I don't want to think. I'm just going to follow where everyone else goes. I'm not going to try and learn it. Just a bit more practice. You guys were doing well. Yeah, I thought we were doing really well. I mean, Clem's made it to Pitch Bog too. It's pretty impressive too. You want soda? Too late for soda. Yeah, it's pretty late here. It's almost 7 p.m. where I'm at. It means it's even later for Kiki. But yeah, I mean, for some people's first time seeing that, it's pretty good. Unfortunately, we're not past Pitch Bog 2. We spend another week at Pitch Bog 2, but whatever. That's the price we pay for. It's the price we pay for adding someone new online or someone new into the static. But I mean, they picked it up. They picked it up in literally 2 sessions. So I mean, we can't really ask for much more. As long as they actually stick the tier out, I think is all that really matters. Sort of backpedaling. I mean, we have better sessions than others. Did get a proper pitch bog, yeah. We made it to freaking Pitch Bog 2 with pretty much everyone up, so that's a good feeling, being able to get there with everyone up. It's just a matter of doing it now. But yeah, so everyone needs to review that June Bob strat that I posted. Really, it makes a difference. Like, I know the people who struggle with the mechanics are some of the people that just like, I'm not talking necessarily about you, Kiki. I'm talking about other people that I know in the static will just kind of hop in the session without reviewing. And if you're not reviewing the guide or anything, like, you're going to have trouble. And especially if you know it's something that you're going to be struggling with. Like, I'm so just not a fan of, like, I don't know. Just do everything you can. I think that's really the only thing that separates me from anyone who I know who does Savages, is like, the reason why I'm able to pick stuff up quickly and remember it is just because I review it all the time. And that's it. That's the only thing that might be the difference between me and someone else. So, okay. So we've done that sort of thing before, but it can be really tedious. And there are some fights, like at the beginning of E10S, I hopped in with a party. The first time I ever did it, I hopped in with a party and they tried to explain the mechanics. And they spent maybe an hour explaining the mechanics for us to get to the first Shadow Servant and completely wipe. And for people to have no idea, they spent an hour explaining mechanics and nobody had any idea how to do the stacks after an hour of explaining. So here's the thing. It's like we can really like workshop that stuff. But if you're just going to spend literally, we're not running, we're just talking about it. We could spend an hour actually hitting our head up against it, or we could spend an hour just like talking about it. And that's why I just chain pull. That's why I chain pull. I'm like, no, we don't need to talk about the strats anymore. If someone has a question, I'm more than happy to wait and answer the question. That is 100% okay. If someone needs to bio, that's 100% okay. But I am also like a big advocate of just like hopping in. Like raid time is for raid. 1/8 of the mechanics. Gonna have to standardize where we stand for orbs. Knockback orbs when we pop. Yes, and that was something that I needed to talk with Huz about too. But I think we basically got it. It's just it seems like every single week we hop in and then he takes the opposite side, and I'm like, why? Pitchbog 4 and 5 combined with shackled apart and tethers. The footwork, yeah, because really it's like a dance. Like you can explain to someone how to do a dance, and just like say, oh yeah, so then you raise your right arm, and you pirouette around in circles, and then you have to put one foot down and slide the other towards it to your right, and then after a while, after a certain number of steps, like you just tune out. Like no one remembers that, and that's why I'm such like I will explain things, and then I go back and tell them what I already said, and then I explain the next mechanic, and then I go back and tell them what I already said, and then I explain the next mechanic, so that we keep it fresh in our mind. So that might be helpful to some people, that might not be helpful to some people. Really, I think I don't know. I just hate explaining things. That's my slide, center, slide, north, outside, tank buster clocks. Yeah, pretty much. Another thing that I do when I watch guides is I watch them at 2x speed. And then I stop them and I watch them at 2x speed and I'll watch it twice. Because it's not like a good explanation. It's not a good explanation that teaches you something, but it's the iterations over that explanation that teach you something, in my experience. You'd remember something better if someone gave you an hour lecture about something that could be explained in 15 minutes. And then you had to remember it 2 weeks from then, and you weren't allowed to study between the first time they explained it and when you actually had to know the information. And then you had another scenario where you just had someone explain it to you in 15-minute intervals, but twice, once in the first week and two in the second week before, like another week before they just explained it again. You would remember it better if they just explained it twice in 15-minute intervals than just sat there and gave an hour lecture on it one time. Two minutes on why it's confusing. Yeah, here's the thing about Ms. Tech. When I watch her guides, if they're like, I get to the part that I'm confused about, I watch it at 2x speed. Then I go back and I watch it again. And then until I can visualize it in my head, I'll keep watching it until I can just visualize it in my head, and then I go on to the next thing. That's how I study for it. But I don't just sit there and watch the guide and let it play through. I might do that the first time just to get the scope of the fight, but then I'll start over and I'll watch it again. And then I'll actually stop and review each mechanic, review it mechanic by mechanic until I think I can play it out in my head. Sele is a good raid lead. That is for sure. Helps me enunciate more. Yeah. Like 5 times for a first clear of it. I was so freaking scared. Yeah, but think about your first clear. You did it really quickly. Remember? We like blew through that. Like I'm pretty sure we cleared the first time we got past ads, right? Yeah. So that's where I say the iterations mean more. Yeah, the quintuple cast. Yeah, quintuple cast is freaking trash. I think maybe we had one person die to quintuple cast. If we had someone die to quintuple cast, we had like one person die. Or maybe we did have people die and then healer LB3'd. I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember. We probably still have the parse from that. You could probably go check. We definitely had people die. I don't think we did it without anyone dying. But yeah, see, you have the VOD. But quintuple cast is like definitely one of the hardest mechanics in that fight. Specifically because of the memorization. But it gives you 2 opportunities to memorize it too. If you know where to look. Cause he'll do the initial cast of everything, but then there's like a circle like animation. It's like a magic circle that appears around him, and there's crystals of different colors. 5 different crystals of different colors, which represent the 5 different moves he's going to do in order. And starting north, if you go around clockwise, the colors will correspond with the element in the order that they're going to be cast. It only shows up for like half a second, like literally like beep, that's it. But like if you can see them all in that amount of time, you'll at least be able to refresh your memory on something if you forgot what it was. But it's so fast. I wouldn't expect anyone to do that. And that's why I just call them all out as I see them. Fire, ice, stone, light, fire, ice, stone, light, look away. Oh, freaking Lift asking if I want to farm Emerald EX, and the answer is yes. But will I actually do that? Probably not. A lot of us, wait. Do I what? Prog is so exhausting, yeah. Yeah, I get burnt out after raid too. I should do it again because I learned it and I cleared, and then I didn't go back, and I haven't gone back and done it, which means I probably forgot it. Forgot parts of it. The ranks, like the firing squad stuff. The firing squad stuff is really hard. It's hard to read. Well, it's not that it's hard to read, but it is hard to execute. June freaking drunk out of his mind. Firing squad, then flare thingies, followed by center knockback, and then swords. Oh, the ones that go into the ground. Yeah. And they have the cross AoEs that come out of them. Yeah, June needs to take better care of himself. Oops. He does need to drink water. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Give June water 2020. Oh, okay. Unending coil. Oh. Normal pug strats. Reclears. What? Okay. Is there no... What? I just wanted to take a look at it. There's none? Oh, they already queued in. Well, so much for that. I'm not going to do Emerald. Nah, they already queued in anyway. I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to. Well, I should probably, like, clean my room or something. It's kind of a mess. Yeah, probably find something to eat. I had, like, kind of a stomach ache earlier. My freaking insides have not been very nice to me for eating stuff. I need to be more careful about what I eat, I think. Be irresponsible. Marathon stream. Do like Huz. Huz marathon stream? Since when? Oh, release of pressure. Oh. Burping and farting all over the place. At least burping all over the place. Thankfully, he wasn't farting into his mic. If that was the case, I would have been more upset. But you know what? I have to get up to work tomorrow anyhow, so nah, just take it easy. So let me think. What else do I got going on? I think I already talked about some of the fart cam. No, not happening. So I bought this fancy camera. It's not a fancy camera. It's an Xbox One Connect. That's what it is. Where is it? I put it somewhere. It's gone now. Anyway, so I have this Xbox One Connect, so like somewhere around my room, and it has like a depth sensor on it, right? And it does like all the infrared stuff. People have used it. I don't know if I was explaining this last stream or not, but people use it for like motion capture for like 3D models. And I have this 3D model of my Lalafell running around. As a matter of fact, here, I'll show you. Let's see. It's kind of weird. Oh, this can be deleted. You can't really see the chat or anything, so sorry about that. But well, I can see the chat at least, but y'all can't, so sorry. Jumping on that VTube train? Nah, probably not. Better streams. Was so nervous with your real face. I mean, You know what? Face cams aren't everything, and I've actually been thinking about taking mine off. So I think I prefer watching streams that don't have face cams on them, which is very strange. But yes, so there's a couple different things. I was trying to get the skin tone right, and I think the skin tone is a little bit more accurate to what his skin tone in the game is. But I was only retexturing his head, and I wasn't really worrying about the rest of his body. So all of these parts of his body are all a different skin tone. I need to go back and change it all. But I was worried I was going to lose a whole bunch of color data on like the freckles on the face if I was too careful. So I was experimenting with the face first before I went on and did the rest of the body. Felix fah'tel.
Felix fah'tel.
It's a little too high. It's a little bit too ooh-woo, right? Yeah, I don't think he would actually sound like that. But yes. Anyway. So this is just the pose I have him in right now. If we go into maybe pose mode. Hang on. What else? I need to hide some of these things. Hang on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's go. Oh, I need to select the armature. Pose. Clear transform. So yeah. That now he looks like a normal T-pose boy. There we go. If we want to pose him, we can do that as well. Oops, that is not the right one. Rotate this. Something like that. Something like that. I had like a small inverse kinematics rig set up for him at some point in time. As a matter of fact, I think I still do on a different... I think I still do, but it's on a different save. I don't really want to go bother with it. Trying to assert his dominance, yes. But it's been really fun. I mean, at least I can come in here and pose him, and it's really easy to do that. There's still like weird little artifacts. Like, of course, you can see his sleeve is eating into itself there. It's had a couple different things also. It should be in object mode, right? Not as vertex groups, but shape keys. So I can adjust his expression, kinda. I went through and made some shape keys for his face. So adjust the expressions. The inside of his mouth looks kind of weird because of the way that the rendering engine does like shadows and stuff. Oh, it's dark because I turned off all the lights. But it's still kind of strange. And it's kind of like a little uncanny, right? Like, this doesn't look good because I had to do all this by hand. And I had to try and figure out, like, how the heck all this was going to line up. Stuff him into a Vocaloid program. Like an MMD or something. Yeah. I mean, the whole purpose of getting this rig was for VR chat in the first place. Chucky vibes with the mouse movement. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's gross. But this is all just Vizims for talking anyway. So it's not necessarily supposed to be super... Wait, is it actually open his mouth? Oh, it does open his jaw. Neat. Scheme. I did actually end up doing something with his eyes. I don't have any sort of like special expressions or anything. Right now it's basically just this and then mouth movement. So it's still a little weird. But yeah, so I messed around with this. I got this to the point where it's at, which took a while. It took a lot of learning new things. But I'm kind of happy with how it's turned out. Now it's just a matter of importing it into Unity, getting all the textures sorted out, getting it into VR chat. Just before the stream, I had it set up in like the high definition render pipeline in Unity. It really didn't come out that well. Trying to get it all set up. The textures just don't look good. The shadows, the normal maps, all these things just don't look good. It's just really unfortunate. Just couldn't quite figure out how to make that a thing. So But yeah, so that's one thing that I'm working on, and hopefully that the VR or that the motion capture stuff that I'm working on would kind of work with this. At least if I could get the motion capture in and like on his body, I might be able to work a little bit with everything else. I think I can do facial motion capture as well. So I could actually try and get like some sort of face movement onto his face. It's a process for sure. Oh, it's huge. Yeah. Like the first time that I was working on him, I probably spent like a week just getting him like halfway here. Now the second time I had to export him and get him in here, it happened a lot more quickly, and I was actually able to fix a lot of things, fix a lot of other problems. Like I should try and dig up some of the old screenshots I had when I first got him in the engine, because it was laughable. He looked so bad. But yeah. So anyway, this has been kind of one of my pet projects for a little bit. Let's see. Another thing I'm working on is, I guess, a comic thing. I started drafting out a comic. Got one page up on Patreon. I remember talking about that. It's up there right now for $10 patrons, but it's really not that good. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to take it down because it's not even going to be the final. I decided it wasn't going to be the final draft for that, but I think the comic might actually be put on hold, because I might try and adapt it instead to just be either probably something 3D related. I think I'm getting more comfy with just working in 3D right now. I'd rather be working in 3D than, well, actually, I don't know if I could say that for sure. But focusing more time on 3D wouldn't be that bad. But, so here's the thing. I was talking about it yesterday, but finally going to be able to afford some musical equipment here soon, which means I'll be getting more musical equipment. You know, I'm just going to change this so we don't have to look at Felix's ugly face. But yeah, I'm going to end up buying more musical equipment, and come middle of February, probably, there's going to hopefully be another music stream right around then. We shall see how it goes. I have a couple different ideas. Mostly, I want to try and mix in the digital audio workstation that I have in with it. And so I wonder if I could do any sort of looping on there, or even record pieces before the stream. Murder 6. It should. So here's the thing. The last time I tried doing Croc Murder, it didn't work. And I wonder if they took it off the Better TTV or something. No, actually it does show up for me in the actual Twitch chat. But it doesn't show up on the stream. Yeah, it shows up on the actual Twitch chat, just not the stream for me, which is kind of strange. Yeah, you do have to install the Better TTV extension in order to get it to work. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah. Trust us when we say it is working. It is working as intended. But the Better TTV plugin, that's what it's called. If people would like access to the emote, if it's something that they find valuable, then by all means, I went ahead and moved it there since people can no longer subscribe to me here on Twitch. Instead, they will have to go to my Patreon, which is linked below. Well, it is, yes. It should be linked below. It should also, obviously, it's linked under my screen thing right here. That right there. But yeah. And then most of all the early access fancy stuff for all these things that I'm working on, all the background, behind the scenes stuff for any of this is going to be posted there. And I'll just be doing regular updates on there for all the weird stuff that I do. So if that's of interest to the people who are watching, mayhaps consider subscribing. That would be awesome. Also, feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already. !Discord will get you free access. You'll have to go in. You will have to like go through the rules. There's a little like reaction. You'll just have to hit the check mark and you'll get a member status. And that will let you see the rest of the server from there. But yeah. I think that's about it for the evening. I'm going to probably hop off now. So I appreciate everyone who came out. Appreciate everyone for your support. Good to see you, TK. Good to see you, Shira. Good to see you, fah'tel. Good to see you, Sele, if you're still here. And anyone else in the chat that I forgot to mention. Meru, I know he was here earlier. But yeah. Peace out, y'all. See you later, alligators. Stay safe out there. Night-night.